Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a very special reading for every single one of you who want particular messages for all categories in your life, from love, career, health, basically the whole 9 yards, okay? So here I have 3 lovely crystals for you to choose from, 1 through 3. Go ahead and take some time if you need to decide on what number you want to choose from. I'm going to show you the crystals right now, okay? We have pyrite, which is number 1, crystal number 1. Number 2, we have amethyst. And number 3, of course, we have clear quartz. Okay, so we have pyrite 1, amethyst 2, and clear quartz 3. All right, so take a deep breath and release. And if you pick number 1, I'm going to begin. The timestamps will be in the box below, in the comment section below. I hope you all are having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Alrighty. Number 1, what is your messages that you need to hear right now? There is your crystal you picked. Lovely big size pyrite. Okay. I have a lot of cards here from different decks, as you can see. Let's begin. Number 41. Okay. Making peace with my today will improve my future. It may sound odd, but the fastest way to get to a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation. By making a list of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation, you then release your resistance to the improvements that are waiting for you. But if you rail against the injustices of your current situation, you hold yourself in vibrational alignment with that which you do not want, and you cannot then move in the direction of improvement. It defines law. Okay, so the very first card we got here is speaking to being okay with your present reality, okay? Not necessarily having to like it or even love it, but accepting what is and putting yourself in vibrational alignment for new, okay, for better things to come into your life. It's all about releasing control. It's really speaking to releasing pain. I want to say pain from your past that could be holding you back. If something bad happened to you in the past, being stuck on that, not really wanting to forgive or move forward. This card here is saying that it is definitely time to let go of the injustices of your current situation, because when you don't do that, you're holding yourself in vibrational alignment with things that you do not want. So this first card is speaking to attracting things that you do want. The second card with this deck says card number 10. Okay, number 10 is also about the ending of cycles, a completion. So I find that very interesting how the next number of the card is number 10. Okay, so this could be speaking to an end of a cycle. Maybe right now in your life you feel like you are coming to the end of a cycle. Okay, so this is definitely your deck. The card says the essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. If your time-space reality has the whereabout to inspire a desire within you, it is our absolute promise to you that your time-space reality has the ability to deliver in full manifested form the reality of the desire that it has inspired within you. The essence of any and all desires cannot be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment, okay, with your own desire. The feeling of competition or shortage or limitation or resources means you're out of alignment with your own desire. So I repeat this part right here. So it says the ability to deliver in full manifested form the reality of the desire it has inspired. The essence of any and all desires can be fulfilled unless you're holding yourself out of alignment with your own desire. The feeling of competition, shortage, or limitation of resources means you are out of alignment. So this card is really speaking to a lack mentality. Okay. This is speaking to maybe you've been caught up in a cycle for so long where you feel like everything is out of your reach. And what this card is reminding us of is that things are within our reach, but we have to be in the full manifested form of that reality to attract it, which means we are thinking a certain way, we are carrying ourselves a certain way, we are forgiving others, we are forgiving the situation, we are being positive. So I really feel like these first two cards for number one is speaking to like moving on. And I also feel that it's talking about new and improved situations. So if you've been in a period of time where you feel like you've been kind of going on loop, the same things are happening over and over and over and over again to you, these two cards are bringing to light that that's no longer going to happen to you, okay? This could be a big break. I'm hearing the word audition, and I'm also hearing the word apply for jobs. So maybe you were applying for jobs, or you were trying to get hired, or you were trying to have people notice you, whether in the public sphere, entertainment, artistic avenue. Maybe you create your own clothes, you design your own clothes. I'm hearing as well. These two cards are saying here that you are going to get your big break very, very soon. Okay. So expect someone to notice you, expect your career to be on the upswing. And it definitely, I feel, is a testament to you, number one, that your hard work is paying off. Okay. You may not feel this right now, but I definitely feel like these two cards are saying that your hard work is paying off. So in the card, it says making a list of the most positive aspects I feel of yourself. I'm going to say of yourself. So what aspects of yourself, do you find very, very positive? What aspects of yourself do you admire about yourself? And dwell upon those things. Okay. So if you're a really, really good speaker, write that down, put it on your bathroom wall, put it on your dresser. Okay. If you're a really, really good friend, if you feel like you have a certain thing about yourself that you think is beautiful, you find is amazing, is unique. I feel like the cards are also saying for you to focus upon that. Okay. Focus upon those things that make you different, not make you negative or make you undesirable, but focus upon the things that make you desirable. Focus upon the things that make you. Okay. And these two cards I feel are really speaking to your hard work. I do feel like for those who pick number one, your hard work is paying off. Okay. I definitely feel like your hard work is going to pay off now, because you've been able to hone in on the things that make you special, that make you different in a good way, not in a negative way. And I feel like the universe is going to reward you because you have been able to cultivate a lot of positivity around your uniqueness, especially if you're a designer or you're a creator. These are not typical things. So especially if you're artistic or you are very much drawn to the arts or creativity or creating your own products, your own clothes, or whatever the case may be, I do feel like these two cards in the universe, number 41 and number 10, are saying that you are going to get the desire that you are hoping for, because you've been true to yourself. You've been loyal to yourself. You've been loyal to your heart, number one. And I feel like for a long time, for those who can relate to this message right here, it feels like for a long time, you could have been very harsh on yourself. You could have been saying to yourself, when am I going to get recognized? When am I going to have my big break? When am I going to have that channel? When am I going to have that successful Instagram? When am I going to have that successful shop, the pop-up shop? Like, I'm hearing a lot of these energies of when. And these cards are saying now is when, now, the present moment right here now. This is when you're going to see the manifestation, is now. Why? Because you're going to manifest it. Okay. You never gave up on yourself. And so because you never gave up, I feel like the universe is going to reward you, okay? So in this deck, we have health. So let's look at the other cards. We have the card of health. So there is a need to focus on your health right now. If you've been, I'm hearing if you've been drinking a lot of caffeine or you've been eating unhealthy, you really haven't been taking care of yourself, you've been working on the clock. I feel this card is speaking to a balance. There's a time and a place. Sometimes it's time to just go full steam ahead, and other times we have to take care of our health, okay? So health is very important, number one. Send love. Okay, so I feel like this card is saying here that if you are wanting new friends, if you're wanting a romantic partner, if you're wanting people, I'm also getting this energy of like a dancer, like someone dancing. If you're wanting better quality of people around you, I feel like you are going to be getting that because you've been sending out love to the universe, and the universe has received your call. The universe has received your desire, and the universe has also received your wish. And I feel like this card right here is saying wish granted. I really do. Yes, believe in yourself. Okay, this is a time to believe in your ability, believe in yourself. If nobody else believes in you, I want you to know that I believe in you. Okay, I believe in your ability, and I believe that you know that you are going to be successful. You are going to be noticed for those who want to be noticed in some kind of way, shape, or form, and you are going to be successful. You already know. So spirit is reconfirming that you already know that you're going to get the success. You already know that you're going to get that romantic partner, but maybe it's taking some more time because you have to get into vibrational alignment. You see, if you were to attract someone when you are not being your full authentic self and not showing your talents to the world and not stepping out in faith, you would have most likely attracted somebody who cannot relate to you on that level. So what this card is saying here is that you are now going to begin to attract and see things manifest because you've been true to yourself. So this could have been, I feel like for those who pick number one, you could have been going through a lot of challenges. You could have been going through a lot of disappointment in your life. But I do feel like regardless of the stress, regardless of the disappointment, this card from spirit here is saying that you need to focus on your health. You need to focus on the things that you do have. You need to focus on your abundance here and now. Okay. So do not have that lack mentality. Do not have a mindset of failure. Have a mindset of success. If you have to play affirmations, if you have to break away from certain people to get out of this negative cyclone here, then do that. Okay. I really feel like spirit is saying whatever you need to do to break out of this constant negativity or this energy of failure or not being successful or not completing projects, this energy here is telling you to complete what you started. Okay. Whether it turns out the exact way you wanted it to turn out or not, this also I feel is speaking to complete what you started, number one. Okay. Press forward, believe in yourself. Okay. You need to believe in yourself that you can do this. Okay, I'm giving a little bit of a pep talk here. You can do this, okay? Do not doubt your abilities. Do not doubt who you are. God made you wonderfully and uniquely made. God did not make you to be like the rest, okay? Number one, God did not make you to be a copycat. God did not make you to be a regular person who doesn't do nothing extra, who doesn't push himself outside the envelope. You, deck number one, are the people who are pushing yourself outside the envelope, outside the box. You think outside the box. You are a go-getter, okay? And that is not easy to do, okay? When you are a person, number one, who is a go-getter, who is a creative, that is not an easy thing to embrace, okay? It's not like you're, let's say for example, the typical career track is, okay, you're a doctor, so you go to school for like 4 to 12 years or whatever. Like that's not, you could be a doctor, you could be as well, but it's more of this energy of like, you're not gonna just do what like a majority of people in your family have done or other people have done. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, I feel. Maybe you could be an entrepreneur. Like you're not going to be like the rest. You're going to be above the rest. You're going to make even more money than the typical person. Okay. So you have a big calling on your life, and spirit is asking you to believe in yourself. Okay. worth waiting for. So what you're trying to manifest right now, Spirit is saying it's worth waiting for. It's worth all the blood, sweat, and tears. Yes, it is. Okay. This is your sign. If you are doubting that what you're working so hard towards is worth it or even valuable, this card right here is saying, yes, it is valuable. Yes, it is worth it. Okay. Divine timing is at play in your love life. I'm going to also add on to that. Divine timing is at play in your work life and your love life, but not just your work and love, your personal life. Okay. Divine timing is at play. So once again, there's more energy here of needing to be patient, needing to keep pressing forward, even if it looks bleak, even if it looks like nothing's going to happen. You're about to get your breakthrough. You're about to be recognized. You're about to be where you want to be. You know, the thing that you've been dreaming about for years, you're finally going to see that dream come true, number one. This is so beautiful. So do not give up. Do not give in, okay? Yes, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, okay? Let me get the book for that. I feel like I need to get the book for that. There's some messages in that I feel I need to tell you. Number one, for expect powerful change. There it is. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. You're being pushed towards your life purpose, number one. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. Look at that. So the cards are confirming what I just said, which is this is a turning point. This is a test of your faith. This is a test of everything you put your heart and soul and body and mind into. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to give in. This is a time to go even harder. All the doubters, all the haters, all the people who told you it would never happen. This is a time to prove every single one of those demons and negative people and self-doubt and negative talk wrong. This is a time, deck number one, to prove to yourself that you know what's best for you, to prove to yourself that you can do it. You are abundantly blessed. You are prosperous. This is what the card is saying. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So we have two cards in a row that talk to eclipses. So I would definitely say to look up the significance of eclipses, because both cards are speaking to eclipses, which is not common, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So this is speaking to, I feel, people around you that may have talked down to you, may have hurt your feelings, may have stabbed you in the back. This even could have been a love situation where somebody stabbed you in the back. Somebody chose somebody else over you. What I feel Spirit is saying to deck number one is that that person was never meant to stay in your life. That person's not meant for you. If anybody left you for somebody else, if anybody betrayed you and you saw the proof of this betrayal, that person is not for you. Spirit is saying that we are removing these people out of your life. We are removing all these obstacles one by one out of your life, okay? Because you are going to expect powerful change. So get ready for this powerful change, because I feel like for those who pick number one, you're about to walk into a season where everything is about to change for you. Everything is about to get juicy and good. Everything is about to come into alignment, because I feel like you were stuck in a season in your life that was dry. You know, I'm hearing the word drought. For a lot of you who pick number one, it's like you were in a drought. You felt like you were stuck in life. You felt like you were not moving forward. And the reason why you are not moving forward is because there was certain things in your way that either you were not removing or you are not aware of. And so what Spirit is doing now is making you aware of this. And through your diet, through what you put in your body, how you drink water, how you get your rest, how you think, your thoughts, make sure that your thoughts are positive. Make sure that things that you're putting in your body are not negatively reacting in your body, okay? If it's alcohol, if it's meat, if it's maybe even a certain type of plant that does not sit well with your body. Your body does not digest this food properly. What this card is saying here is that that is not for you. Okay, do not put things in your body, number one, that are going to cause you to be unhealthy. Okay, do not put anything in your body. Don't say anything out of your mouth, or don't put anything in your body that's going to cause you to become a lower vibration, is what I'm hearing. Okay, right now you have to stay in high vibration. You have to be very positive, because this powerful change that's about to happen in your life is a once in a lifetime kind of thing. This is like a breakthrough. This is like a big break. Okay, so this is not gonna be a moment in time to just relax. You know, when you need to sleep, sleep. But I feel like, regardless of nighttime, regardless of the afternoon time, I feel like what these cards are saying here is that you need to utilize every hour of your day, and you need to make sure you're taking care of your health, because this card did come out first when I was shuffling off camera, and I actually pulled this card. I had no idea what card was even pulled. This was the first card I believe I pulled. Okay. When I was organizing the deck, I saw this card pop out, okay, which is health. So Spirit wants me to tell you, number one, that your health is in question. Okay, your health needs more attention. Your health needs more attention. Archangel Metatron retreats. I am visiting Metatron's retreat in my sleep tonight. We have a card of Jesus, funny enough. I respond with unconditional love today. And we have Archangel retreat again. I visit Archangel blank. You can fill it in. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, in my sleep tonight. So this is talking about connecting with the archangels. If you resonate with that message, whether Archangel Gabriel, Uriel, there's a whole bunch. Okay, so get into that. There could be a candle. There could be a certain particular candle that has an archangel on it that I feel you need to light at this time and say a prayer. Okay, and that's the messages I have for you. So you already know, number one, you already know what you have to do, but now it's just about actually doing it. Okay, getting busy, but don't forget to take care of your health. As hard as you're working, is as much as you should be taking care of yourself. Okay, which means a self-care day, spa days, getting yourself a haircut, getting your nails done, doing your own nails. Like, it's energy like that of upkeeping your looks to feel better about yourself, because there's an energy here of like, when you do look really, really good, number one, you feel good. You know, you are radiating this energy of I am worthy, I am abundant, I am prosperous, and people around you are going to pick up on that. And anybody around you who picks up on this and responds negatively is because they're jealous, is because they don't want to see you happy. And so God is removing those people out of your life. I feel, number one, that everybody around you who you feel is not for your highest good is going to leave your life. And you may not even expect it. There may be people in your life, number one, that you were not even expecting to not be around. There could be friends, there could be ex-lovers, it could even be your twin. It could be people in your life, number one, that you never thought were going to leave your life. But I feel like Spirit is saying they are going to leave your life because they're not meant to be in your life. Like, I got that same message earlier for you. A personal issue reaches resolution. And then right next to the resolution card, we had conclusions are within reach, which means there is a lot of people, I think, around you who also are negative, who are low vibrational. And so in order for you to believe in yourself and manifest your dreams, you cannot be around low vibrational people. You cannot be in third parties. You cannot be eating unhealthy. You cannot be around people who all they do all day is complain. Okay, you cannot be around that if you want to be a multimillionaire, a creative for a living, an entrepreneur, a doctor. Like, you cannot be these amazing things if you don't even believe in yourself. So what Spirit is saying, number one, is you need to believe in yourself. And if you call upon your archangels that you connect with, if you call upon God, if you call upon the higher source and Spirit to help you, they're going to help you. And what they're going to help you with, the direct message I'm getting right now is that what they're going to help you with is removing people, places, or things, or objects, or foods out of your life that are stopping you from being high vibrational. That is a direct message I got. If you work with source, if you say, God help me, if you say angels help me, if you say Archangel Metatron, help me clear my path, If you say this out of your mouth, they're going to respond to you. You're never going to call on an angel or God and God not hear you. So if you ever thought like, okay, I'm going to pray, but God doesn't hear me, that's the wrong mindset automatically. You have to believe that the universe is working in your favor. So get rid of that self-doubt, get rid of that negative talk. Your message here is very clear. It's time to believe in yourself. It's time to co-create with the universe. It's time to manifest. It's time to get busy. But while you're doing all these things, excuse me, while you're doing all these things, it's very important to take personal time to relax. After you worked your ass off, number one, it's also time to relax. It's time to soak up all that victory, all that success, all this new love and abundance that is going to come into your life. You may not see it right now. Remember, you have to have the faith of a mustard seed. So you may not see it right now. You may not see your big dream, that big billboard, that walk of fame, that golden star, that certificate, you may not see it right now, but you have to believe that it is in trust of you with God's love. You have to trust that God is setting this up for you and that you are going to receive it. So you have to believe. You have to believe with unshakable faith, unwavering power that you are going to manifest. You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, number one. Because a lot of people in this world will not believe in you. A lot of people in this world don't even believe in themselves. So can you imagine how powerful you would be if you actually believed in yourself? Can you imagine how far you would go in your life if you actually gave yourself a shot? Stop talking down to yourself. Stop telling yourself, no, I can't. No, I can't. No, you can. No, you can. Okay? That is your message. Amazing. I really enjoyed giving that message to you. Please feel free to like, thumbs up, and subscribe. I would love to see you on another video. I do weekly, I do celebrity, I do all types of readings. I have a website in the box below, as well as merchandise from Teespring that I just launched, and other cool things, okay? Thank you so much, Pyrite. Go in peace, okay? Now we have number 2. Okay, so if you pick number 2, the amethyst crystal, here are your messages. Let's get into it right now. The amethyst crystal is here as a reminder. The amethyst also represents the crown chakra, intuition, higher knowledge, higher self, okay, epiphanies, clairvoyance, intuition, psychic abilities. It represents a lot of things. Wealth, prosperity. Purple is known as a royal color. So I could also say protection, wealth. And I also feel like to say, if you feel like watching all 3 piles, you're more than welcome to, okay? If you feel like watching all 3 piles, you can, okay? If you feel led by spirit to watch all 3 piles for your messages today, okay? All right, let's get into this. We have number 18. Relationships I don't want, clarify the ones I do want, okay? I'll repeat that. Relationships I don't want, clarify the ones I do want, okay? The card says those I do want. I said those that you do want, okay? Whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So in any moment of awareness of another person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement that is hatched from your interaction and observation. And as you learn to do this, not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will soon see how your relationships with other people add immeasurably to your own well-being. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so what this first card is talking about, number 2, let me pull out some keywords that I see from this card. Not only will you be of increasing value to others, but you will see how your relationships with others will become better for your well-being. Okay, so what this first card is saying, number 2, is have you been attracting people that you don't like? Have you been attracting romantic, I feel especially romantic relationships that you do not you're not happy with, you don't like, right? This card here is saying that it's time to hatch the improvement of your surroundings and yourself. It's time to, like, I feel, birth a new idea, birth a new way of attracting certain people. This even could be about how you represent yourself to the outside world. Okay. Are you giving people the wrong message? That's for somebody out here. I feel like if you're a male watching, I feel like this energy is saying to you, are you showing yourself to be a player, but you're really not a player? Or do you find yourself attracting players, but you're not a player yourself? Yeah, the card is saying here that do not give your attention to this. Okay. So this is simply saying if you are finding yourself in any kind of relationship, professional, romantic, or friendship, or otherwise, where you feel like you are not getting the desired relationship or the desired kind of personality or attributes that you would expect from being with a certain kind of person, because you're a good person, you're not that kind of person. But if you feel like you are attracting the opposite, what this card of the Vortex Law of Attraction deck, what this card is basically saying is do not feed into it. Okay. If there's a relationship that you feel has ran its course or is not producing the fruit that you want, the card is simply saying to move on. Okay. Don't give it any more attention, because the more attention you feed it is the more it's going to grow, the longer you're going to be in that relationship, or the longer you're going to be in that situation with that particular person. So what the card is saying is cut out the nonsense. Okay. Cut out the BS. If you are around people that you feel you're feeding the relationship, you're feeding the connection, but deep down you don't even want to be a part of that friendship, or you don't want to be with this person, or if you're married to somebody that you don't even really love, the card is saying to stop doing that. Don't put any more energy into that. Release and relax. So this card is showing me that there could be an energy here where you're doubting the universe. You're not feeling confident that the universe really has your back. There's an element with this deck and this card over here that I feel is saying maybe you question. You're questioning if you can really get that relationship that you want. You're questioning if you can really attract that person that you want. And what I want to say is, how do you see yourself? When you look in the mirror, would you date yourself? Would you want to be with yourself, the person you see in the mirror? Would you want to be with that kind of person? And if the answer is yes, then fine tune your energy to attracting different people then. Okay. Don't feed into it. Don't give it any attention. Now, if you look in the mirror and you say no, I wouldn't want to date somebody like that. I wouldn't want to be friends with somebody like that. Then that's where you have to start. Because who you are within and without is always going to show. It's going to manifest. Like, if you are a loyal person, right? Loyal people attract loyal people. This is going to go deep. So hang on here. Okay. I'm getting a big download here. So if you are a loyal person, right? Chances are you are going to attract a loyal person. Now, do unfortunate situations happen when loyal people attract unloyal people? Absolutely. Yes, it does happen. A lot of times, loyal people attract unloyal people. But here's the kicker, though. Here's a truth serum that I want to deliver to number 2 today. Is, did they entertain that unloyal person? Yes or no? The answer is yes. So if a loyal person is entertaining an unloyal person, their alignment is off. Their desire is off. Their focus is off. So, once again, if you are a loyal person, but you are attracting unloyal people, you're either ignoring red flags, you've been putting a wrong signal, or you've been giving too much attention to that situation or person that should not be in your vicinity. So, with the card of release and relax, Spirit is saying very clearly with number 2, with the first two, we only been through 2 cards. Very strong message here. What Spirit is saying in this card here is you need to change your focus. You see how this girl's head is down? You see how her head is down? And then do you see how in this picture as well, there's like 3 or 4 heads? And the heads are going in all these different directions. You see that? That's what you're doing. That's what you've been doing. You know that you want to be in alignment. You want to face forward. You want to be optimistic. You want to attract all these good things, but you keep changing. You keep changing. For some reason, you keep changing your mind. You keep going and attracting and going in the direction of situations and talking with people that you know really are not for you. It could be out of weakness or just settling. Because let's get real, it could be out of just settling because it's easier. Or it could even be, I'm hearing a situation where you want to change a person, right? You want to change this person. You can't change anybody. You cannot change anybody. So this is what's been happening. You know who you want to be. You know what you want to attract, especially when it comes to love. You know what you want. You know that you're loyal. You know you're beautiful or handsome. You know that you are a hardworking individual. But yet you keep switching your mind. You keep changing your mind. So what happens is when you keep changing your mind, you're sending out these messed up signals and mixed signals to the universe, and the universe cannot pick up what you really want. The universe is not able to pick up on what you're wanting to attract. So when you are a single, amazing person, let's say for an example, and you waited for so long for a partner, but then you attract a partner who is a dog, who is a liar, who is a manipulator, who is a cheater, and you say, why? Why, universe, have I attracted this person? It's because there was a signal that you were sending out that was giving the universe the wrong message. So for example, if you send out one signal that says, I want to be committed, but then you send out another signal that says, I want to have a one-night stand. Okay, this is committed, this is single, committed, single. So you're sending out a different signal, and the universe cannot pick up which one does she want. Which one does he want? Does he want to be in a relationship, or does he want to be having one night stands? Which one is it? And so this causes that confusion. So what these 2 first cards are saying is, please let go of this confusion. Get clear with the universe. Do not shy away from what you want. You have every right to want what you want, which means if you want to have a husband, you want to be lawfully wed, you want to be monogamous, no third party, no fourth party, no fifth party. You want to be with this person forever and always. Make sure that you have sent out that clear request and then you let it go. The law of attraction. You have confidence that you can only need to ask once. You don't need to ask more than once for what you really want. You just ask once. Ask, believe, receive. You don't have to ask 1,001 times unless you feel led to and you feel called to, if it's like an affirmation or a prayer. and you feel like you need to, keep your hopes alive, your spirit alive, so you say it over. That's different. But what I'm saying is the universe can hear you. God sees your heart. Good people who are attracted to you, friends, family, etc., can see your heart. They will see your heart. You don't have to prove yourself to the people that actually are meant to be in your life. You don't have to even justify why you want a husband or a wife. But I'll tell you this, if you want a husband or a wife and you are surrounding yourself with fuck boys and fuck girls, and you're sending out the signal to the universe of, I want a one night stand and I'm not worthy of a partner and I'm not this and then the universe is going to keep giving you all these janky situations because they don't know what you want. They're not sure, number two, what you want. So you have to get clear. You have to get clear and say to yourself, what do I really want? Don't think about people judging you. Don't think about what people say. Say to yourself, what do I really want out of life? Maybe you've never asked yourself that. Maybe you've been too afraid. Maybe no one's ever given you that attention, or maybe no one's ever taught you to put that spotlight on yourself. Maybe you're consumed with what your friends are doing, what your colleagues are doing, but then you're getting lost in the sauce. You're getting washed under the current. So now is the time to finally focus on what you want. Now is the time to gift yourself that opportunity to be the person you want, to attract the partner you want. For a lot of you who pick number 2, I feel like this is really about love. Okay? For those who pick number 2, I feel like this is really about love. I feel this is a strong message about love. Archangel Michael could be an archangel that you closely resonate with. So Archangel Michael is co-signing this message. Archangel Michael is here to assist and help you. If you don't know much about Archangel Michael and you want to find out, I really encourage you to look up any kind of archangel candle. If I sold candles, I would advertise my own business, but I don't sell candles at the moment. I would love to at some point make my own because I love candles. I use candles, as you can see, a lot. But I would definitely recommend for you to look into Archangel Michael and see how he can assist you, okay? And what kind of inspiration can you draw from this archangel? That's what I want to say. The numbers in association with Archangel Michael that you've been seeing. Maybe there's been a number sequence you've been seeing, repeating numbers over and over and over again. And they have to do with Archangel Michael and you don't even know. So look up the numbers that Archangel Michael is relating to, okay? That's a strong message there. Show appreciation. So see, this is what you want. You want somebody in your life, number 2, who's going to appreciate you. So what Spirit is saying is go towards people that appreciate you, that offer a helping hand. Do not help people who do not help you. And I'm not talking about charity or none of that. I'm talking about do not give your energy to the wrong people. Do not give your love to the wrong person just because it's convenient. Number 3, nature. Okay. The affirmation is, I thank, bless, and love the entire nature kingdom. Your guidance is to honor nature's beauty and life force. If possible, go out into the meadows, forests, mountains, lakes, or rivers, and let nature recharge, balance, and heal you. A love and respect for nature is essential to your ascension and that of the planet's well-being. So this is a very powerful card because as you can see, and these 2 cards I pulled for number 2, she is what? She's in nature. Look at that. Look at how, I did not look at any of these cards. I did not look at it. It took me about 2 minutes, literally only 2 minutes to shuffle. And all the cards that came out as I was shuffling, I just put down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you got both of these cards and Archangel not Metatron, excuse me, maybe Archangel was coming to Archangel Michael. So in this card, we see a girl in nature, right? And in this card, we see her also looking at the stars. So spend time in nature. Okay, spend time in nature if you can, of course. Doesn't be for a long time because, of course, the pandemic. But find a way to connect with Gaia, to connect with flowers and butterflies and birds and things around you, trees, okay, the grass beneath your feet. Find time to connect because it's going to recharge you. So this makes me feel like all the energy you could have given somebody else, all the time or love you feel that you wasted on somebody else, what Spirit is saying is we're going to rebalance. We're going to recharge you in nature. So you need to go in nature. Or I also want to say, thank you, Spirit, for this realization. They're also telling me to tell you, you can buy plants. Okay, if you can't go outside or like you live in a very dense area, whatever the case may be, you can buy a plant. You can even pluck a flower and put the flower at your altar. Put the flower on next to your bed or even on your windowsill. Like they're saying, just incorporate nature. You don't have to actually go out and get barefoot, but you can put a plant. Like I just bought a plant for my bedroom. You could put a plant in your bedroom, more than one plant, flowers, spruce it up, make yourself feel good, okay? Ascended Master Retreat. The affirmation is, I walk with the Ascended Master. So here we have it again. Archangel Michael came through for you. Very powerful Archangel indeed. I do connect with Archangel Michael as well, okay? So this is saying here, in the retreat of the inner planes, they will teach you skills and knowledge. You can absorb this on a level that will start to bring wisdom into your life. If you feel a resonance with this particular Ascended Master, ask them to guide you. So that's the invitation. See, that's what I was saying earlier. There's an invitation, especially from Archangel Michael, if you pick number 2, to ask them to guide. So whatever you connect with, just God itself, just say, I'm asking you to guide me, okay? Guide me to the right people. Guide me to the right employer. Guide me to the right business venture. Guide me to the right alignments so that I can be in alignment. Guide me to the right path so that I can be in alignment. That is so beautiful. Number 49 and number 3. Number 3 and 49 for you, number 2, Amethyst. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. See, this is crazy. See, the whole reading, I felt like for those who pick number 2, this has been about romance. This has been about attracting, I feel, a life partner. I really feel that, okay? So they're saying you got to stay optimistic. You cannot go by what you see. You cannot go by what your colleagues or celebrities or whatever anybody else. You cannot focus on what they got going on. You have to focus upon your healing. For a lot of you who pick number 2, if not all of you, there is a level of healing, okay? Healing that you need. Yes, you want to attract your life partner. Yes, you want new love. Yes, you want to be popular. If you want to be popular, if that's you I'm talking to. Yes, you want to be known or whatever the case may be. But have you healed? Have you fought off your inner demons? Have you been able to put down the cigarette or put down the alcohol or turn it from pornography? Have you been able to let go of things that are blocking you from being successful? If the answer is no, you need to work on that. Okay. This is not a pile where I feel like you can just lay down and, Prince Charming's going to walk in. There's got to be some work applied. There's got to be some pressure that you have to apply with the help of the Ascended Masters, Archangel Michael, God, your ancestors. There's going to have to be a push. You have to birth it into being. So if you have been, this is very personal, but I feel this needs to be said. I just feel this energy. If you've been getting up every day, right, and you don't do your hair, you don't brush your teeth, you don't really take a shower, you don't feel inspired, that's not going to bring your lover to you. I feel Spirit is telling me to tell you that's not going to bring your lover to you. Okay, you have to be attractive, not the picture perfect level of attractive. You have to be your version of attractive. Everybody has their own attractiveness. Everybody is unique and wonderfully made. Nobody is made the same. Okay, only botched surgeries and models are all made the same. They get the same doctor to do the same look, the same make. That is a different level. We're talking about most people who are not needing to fulfill a certain kind of quota to be a model. I'm talking about your beauty. I'm talking about who you are. So unless you're a model, you don't need to be like the models. A man or woman or transgender watching, you don't need to be like what they have in the magazines to be beautiful or attractive. So Spirit is saying, shift your focus. Your focus is wrong. If you're the kind of person who is trying to be like an Instagram model, and you're so depressed because you don't look good or whatever, you don't feel like you're enough, that is the enemy. That is the negative energy trying to pull you into the dark side, trying to pull you down. That is the enemy trying to say to you, you're never going to have a husband because you don't look like freaking Kim Kardashian. That's bullshit. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's bullshit. Okay. That's not reality. So Spirit is saying, show appreciation. Show the world your beauty. Show the world how handsome you are, how beautiful you are. Show people what they're missing. Don't try to be what everybody else is unless you want to look like that. If you want to have the same plastic surgeon, the same makeup, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't try to be somebody else. Be you. Be your version of beautiful. Be your version of handsome. Doesn't matter if you're overweight. Doesn't matter if you're overweight. Doesn't matter if you're anorexic. Doesn't matter if you are 6'2" or 5'4". It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Please hear me. It doesn't matter what society says beautiful is or what beautiful is not, because the person that God made for you is not going to concern themselves with how a celebrity looks or how the person on Instagram looks. A real man, a real woman is not even going to know those people. They're online. Are you hearing me? These people you're never going to meet. So if you're a woman watching or you're a man watching, you're saying, I don't have a six-pack. How can I attract my wife? I don't have a six-pack. That's That's crazy. That's crazy talk. That is your mind, the monkey mind, telling you nonsense. So Spirit is saying, get back in nature. Connect back with who you are. Stop trying to appease other people. Stop putting these unrealistic expectations on yourself. There's nothing wrong. Please hear me out. There's nothing wrong with enhancing yourself. I'm not against plastic surgery. I'm not against it. But what I'm saying is I am not for people trying to downplay their own beauty to uphold somebody else's beauty. You need to uphold yourself. You need to congratulate yourself. You need to love yourself. So busy giving love to other people you're never going to meet that don't even know you. But are you giving that same love to yourself? Every time somebody posts on Instagram, are you saying, wow, you're so beautiful? Do you tell yourself you're beautiful? You tell all these models, all these people, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, look at your hair. Do you tell yourself that? Or do you tell everybody else, oh, you're so beautiful? But do you ever stop and say to yourself, I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am worthy. So number 2, your message is very clear. Your message is very clear. It's time to put your attention and your energy back on yourself. For too long, you have given your love and your hard effort and your energy to the wrong people, places, or things. It's time to put your energy and the spotlight back on yourself. Because your hard work is paying off. That's why. Because your hard work is paying off. That's why. It is time to release negativity. I also want to add to this card, it is time to let go of negative people. Yes, I love this card for you, number 2, North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Was I not just saying that? It's time to get out of your comfort zone, showing love to everybody else except yourself. No, no more. From this day forward, I declare and decree that you will show love to yourself. You will step out of your comfort zone. You will attract and manifest your lifelong partner. If you want a husband or a wife, you will attract it. But first, you have to show love to yourself. If you love yourself, you're going to attract somebody else who also loves themselves, and you'll be able to be happy. If you love yourself, but your partner doesn't love themselves, you're going to have friction. You're going to have insecurity. Have you ever heard those couples, or have you ever in your own life or your own experience, have you ever had a situation where you're on top of the world, you're doing well, career's going well, money's flowing in, you're feeling good, but then your partner or your friend is suffering, and then you feel like your energy is brought from here to here? Have you ever experienced that? See, that's what Spirit is saying that you need to be mindful of. Is trying to lower your own accomplishments, your own beauty to uphold somebody else's. It's almost like self-sabotage. It's almost like neglecting yourself to make somebody else feel good about themselves. That makes no sense. Okay, that makes zero sense. So it's time to stop giving people else their credit and all this love, and give yourself that love, because your partner, if you pick number 2, and you want to manifest a partner, your partner is going to see you for who you are. Not Kim Kardashian, not Brad Pitt, not Angelina Jolie, and damn sure not Kylie Jenner. Your partner is not marrying these celebrities. Your partner will be marrying you. And so, do you like what you see? Do you like who you are? Not Beyonce either, okay? Do you like what you see? And if you don't, go about ways to change that, but don't put yourself down in the process. Don't look in the mirror and say, "Oh, I'm so ugly." Never speak that over yourself. Never say to yourself, "I'm ugly. I'm broke." These are words that I have banned. I have banned from the time I was 7 years old. I have never said those words. I don't believe in it. Never speak curses over yourself. Never do that. Okay, so if you connect with Archangel Michael is extending an invitation, as this card said, to have them guide you. Okay, to have the archangels and God's helpers guide you, if that's what you want and that's what you are looking for, to guide you to your soulmate, to guide you to your twin flame, to guide you to, a way to enhance yourself in a healthy manner that boosts your self-esteem, that makes you feel good. Ask God to show you ways. Okay, ask the universe to show you ways on how you can get to that goal without self-sabotage, without talking down to yourself, without inviting negative people to dictate what you want to do with your life and your body. Powerful message number 2. That was a mouthful, but that was definitely needed to be said. I felt that. I really felt that with your pile. Okay. Thank you for watching. Now, last but not least, last and least, actually, correction. If I had 4 piles, like I said, but I don't have 4 piles. We have 3. So if you pick number 3, the clear quartz, this is number 3. This is your message, okay? If you feel led to watch number 3 and another pile, this is a heavy deck here. I have a lot of cards here. Whoa, I pulled a lot of cards for number 3. I think I pulled the most cards for number 3, right? Let me see. I think number 3 had the most cards. Let me see. It's about even. Number 1 and number 3 is about even. Okay. All right. So you pick number 3, the clear quartz. These are your messages. I hope you're ready to receive and you're open to hear what you need to hear, okay, in order to be successful and happier in your life and attract what you want, okay? Let's see what we have here. Card number 16 in the Getting Into the Vortex deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. I love Abraham Hicks. I love her teachings. If you don't know who that person is, get into it. This is one of her decks, and I have the deck right here, number 3, clear quartz pile, and it's a very, very heavy deck. A lot of cards are in this deck. Actually, let me show you real quick. 60 cards total. It's a lot. Okay, so let's get into this. This is gonna be, I feel, another long reading, because other ones I did were super long as well. So obviously, I feel with your pile be no different. Okay, don't even worry about that. Let's begin. Card number 16. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. Oh, okay. That's the first message. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. Whoa, what are we going to find here? It is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or cohesion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. Let's say that again. Let's read that again. As you attempt to control them through influence or cohesion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, this could be a partner as well or a love interest, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. Okay, so this card is simply saying to ignore. Plain and short and sweet and simple. What I'm getting from this card, number 16, 6 plus 1 is 7. Number 7 is a number of perfection. It's saying that by focusing on people who have bad behavior or are not doing the right thing in your life according to what you want, the card is saying here that it's important to understand that you cannot control other people. And it's so funny because I believe in deck number 2, I literally said exactly this message. If I didn't say that in the second pile, but I said that in the random reading that I did today. I did a random reading today, and I think I said that in that message as well, which is this energy going around of you cannot control other people. Okay, there's things you could do to influence to a certain degree, but overall, everybody so-called has free will. Okay, so this card is saying here that that you need to understand that focusing upon people's behavior that you do not like is only going to attract more of that. So you have to shift your focus. Okay, let's see what cards we have here. We have the card of share your wisdom, divine timing. So what I'm getting so far with this group is you could be a healer, you could be into Reiki, you could also be a reader like myself, an intuitive. I call myself an intuitive. Like you definitely could be a person who has certain gifts that you want to share with the world, but maybe you're not sure if you should or not. Because there's kind of an energy here of like, well, it doesn't really do anything, or what good would that do? It's kind of like this energy of like being very nonchalant, but in a negative way. So I feel like this energy here is saying to you that you do have the ability to help. I don't know if you're like in the medical field, or you are a healer, or you would like to be into spirituality to any degree. You're a very spiritual person. The cards are saying here that divine timing, okay? Divine timing is going to illuminate your spiritual gifts, okay? So if you pick number 3, I do feel like you do have a lot of spiritual gifts. And I feel the universe is trying to kind of maybe push you down this path, and you're kind of scared, or you're not, maybe if you're, especially if you're a guy, or you're twin flame, if you're a male twin flame, I'm seeing here, or hearing the military as well. I'm getting the military. Like maybe there's energy here of not thinking that your voice matters, that you matter, but that's false. Okay, I feel like this card is saying here that you do count for the collective. You are on the planet for a reason, for a purpose, and I feel like you're beginning to uncover what that purpose is. So this pile is about the life purpose. And your life purpose for all of you is not going to be based upon spirituality, not necessarily, but it could, okay? That could influence your life purpose. Keep in mind, spirituality could influence how you run a business, or how you display yourself to the world, what you choose to be involved in. Like, that could be a part of it. Okay. But there also, I feel, could be like outside people who are trying to tell you to not do this, or that even could be family picking up. This could be a love interest. Maybe you're trying to impress people. But there's an energy here of wow, I'm getting lots of messages here. There's an energy here of needing to stop being fake. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but that's what I'm getting. There's an energy here of not being fake. Like, maybe you've been trying to put on a facade to have other people like you. This could be family, friends, social media. But I feel like Spirit is saying that's not really who you are. Okay, who you are may be somebody who is a light worker. Okay, maybe who you really are is a person who does help other people. Maybe you've lived a life where you've really been only focused on your own life. Maybe you've never really given yourself an opportunity to help other people. And now, maybe as you've gotten older, or you've just realized certain things, you're beginning to realize that the world does need you, and that your voice does count for something, and that you're able to offer something to the world, whether a product or a service or whatever the case may be, charity work that other people cannot offer. Okay. So there's definitely an encouraging energy here to offer your talent, offer your product, offer your skill, offer your personality to the world. There's a beautiful energy here of not being afraid of what people think about you. Whether it's family, friends, exes, doesn't matter. Okay, there's an energy here to not be afraid. Not be afraid to be who you really are, your authentic, true self. Okay, we have the card of compassion. So this also, I feel, speaks to medical as well. Medical, healing, herbal, Reiki, clairvoyance. Even could be a medium for those who are watching. If you're a medium, which is, I definitely respect that. That's a different ball game, honey, when you're a medium. All right. That's a different ball game, honey. So I feel if you pick number 3, you do have a lot of spiritual gifts. Okay. And maybe you're afraid. You're afraid of what maybe your culture is saying, or your family, or people around you. There's also an energy here of like being very, very peaceful. I feel that you could be a very, very quiet person, or you want to become more of a quiet person. Maybe you've lived a life, like I said, you've lived a life before that's very busy, very stressful. I do see here that you're going to enter into a period of time in your life where you're very, very peaceful. Okay. So if you've been looking for peace, I feel one of your messages, deck number 3, clear quartz, is that you're going into a season of your life where you're going to be at peace. Okay. You're actually going to be at peace because your angels, your ancestors, God has compassion for you. Okay. You may have been through some hard times. Maybe you've, worked very hard to get to where you're at. I can see that here. I can see that here. And it does feel like the universe is going to bless you with a period of relaxation. I see a lot of vacation. I see a lot of abundance, a lot of material wealth. Now, of course, material wealth is not a negative thing. I'm not sure if those who are watching are like, oh, having a lot of money is negative. Maybe in your culture, you think that having a lot of wealth is seen as negative. It's not negative at all. Okay. When you're in a state of flow, and you're in the state of well-being, wealth will naturally come. That's what happens when you know who you are, and you step into your own destiny, your own talent, your own skills, your own uniqueness. That's exactly when the universe will bless you, because you are being your authentic self. So there's a call to action here, number 3. Okay, there's a call to action to ignore the pain you've gone through, okay, to not wear this as a badge of honor, okay? Wearing pain as a badge of honor is not going to make your situation any better or any worse, okay? Because there is an energy here, perhaps this pain that you have experienced, you're kind of touting around like it is your whole life story. Like this pain you've gone through is your whole life story. You live for your parents, you live to prove, you live to show out in society. And I feel like you're getting to, this could be an awakening. This is an awakening, especially for the males watching the pick number 3. This is an awakening for you, sir. You're realizing now that those things don't matter. You're coming to the point where you're like asking yourself, what do I want? Okay, this could be very scary for you. This could be a very, very scary time for you where you work so hard for something and maybe you're changing your mind. I'm also hearing for others of you, maybe this is about career. And maybe you work so hard to be in a certain career, and now that you're in this career, you hate it. Okay. You feel like this career that you've chosen, this path you've chosen, is not your own. And so now you need to change it. I feel like Spirit is saying you must do what is wisdom. Okay. What is wisdom telling you to do? Okay. Have wisdom with that. Don't just jump off the deep end. Okay. Make sure that you have the information and you have a plan before you just change something. Okay. Make sure that you have gone through all other options before you just shut something down. Okay. I feel like Spirit's saying in a different way for you, for your group number 3, make sure that you're not just being blown in the wind. There's a call here for you to be stable and at peace and still. You need to get still. You need to get quiet, okay? Maybe you live in a very busy house or you live in a very busy environment. I'm hearing New York City. Maybe you live in New York. There's a call here for you to really quiet your environment, quiet your mind. Maybe you need to go in nature. Like number 2 was about nature as well, funny enough. So you may need to watch number 2. Okay. So it's saying you need to draw close to the divine. The divine is calling you to reassess your steps, reassess your future, reassess what you're planning for yourself. There's a call here to action, okay? To reassess why you are working so hard and what for. I'm hearing Spirit say, what are you working so hard towards? Do you want to achieve everything in life by struggle, or do you want to open up this new door to achieving what you want in life without struggle? Because there is a way to achieve without struggle. And maybe you've never heard anybody tell you that. Maybe you've never heard anybody tell you that until now. Okay. There is a way in life to achieve what you want without struggle. So if you're watching me and your life story has been struggle, 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 they're saying, the universe is saying we have compassion for that, but we want you to try a different approach. We want you to try a different approach, okay? Because there is a way to achieve without struggle. There is. You know how? By being in alignment with people who can help you, not just help you, research. Okay, you need to research what's the pay, what's the trajectory of X, Y, and Z. Maybe even get to know the person more if it's about love. Like there's a need here to put your skills, put your intuition, put your spiritual gifts, your knowledge, the wisdom, the foresight, the insight into good use. You need to put this into gear, is what I'm seeing. Like you may have a lot of I feel spiritual gifts. Maybe you're just not using it. Maybe you've put it up on the shelf for some reason. Maybe you have a bunch of cards, but for some reason you don't even open the deck. Maybe you've lost the passion. If you're a reader, you've lost passion for what you do. It's time to pick these things back up, okay, and use it to your advantage. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So this card is saying a whole lot. If you pick number 3, you may be unhappy, is what I'm getting as well. Like you may be in a spot right now in your life where you're not happy. You could even be depressed because you feel like you're at this dead end road. And I feel like Spirit is saying the reason why you have brought yourself to this point is because you know that something is missing. You know that there's something in your life that needs a second look. This could be your partner. This even could be children. I'm hearing children as well. Maybe something about children or having babies or something that I feel is major. This is not a small situation. Okay. This does feel more serious than pile number 2 or pile number 1. Okay. So if you are unhappy and you pick number 3, you need to go within. There's this energy I'm picking up of us. I just want the answer. I just want it. Like rushing around, like you're very wound up. And Spirit is like, why? Why do you need to suffer? You don't need to suffer. It's not a badge of honor. I know with certain of us or ways we've been conditioned, we believe that suffering is like a badge of honor. It's not. It's just a sad story. It's just a hard luck story. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't add or take away anything. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. So the card is saying here, you need to release, I feel, a mindset that's ancient. There's a mindset that is like, it could be generational. It could be what your parents told you. Maybe your parents told you that money is the root of all evil. That's false as well. Okay. It's that kind of energy here. Maybe people in your family or how you were brought up, how you were raised, they're telling you things that are not going to work to carry you into this next chapter in your life. Like negative mindset, lack mentality, right? Struggle mentality. Like this is an energy of nothing ever good happens to me. Right? And I'm not saying you haven't been through things, because trust me, I've been through things. We've all been through things, some more than others. That's for sure. But I feel there's a need now to hang this up, okay? Because it's stopping you from being happy. The mindset that your parents could have given you or society gave you is stopping you from being a healthy, happy person. And so what Spirit is saying here is, are you willing, with compassion, knowledge, and the spiritual gift you have, are you willing to put this into practice, or are you going to just ignore all the signs we're giving you, all the synchronicities, all the signs, all the books, even this reading right here that you picked, we guided you to click on this video, you watch this video. Spirit is saying, are you going to ignore all the advice, all the help we're giving you just to say that I've struggled? Or are you going to choose to be extraordinary and look beyond the struggle, look beyond the pain and say, I'm worth more than that. My life does not have to be this constant hard luck story. Nothing good ever happens to me. Boo hoo hoo, right? We all have been there. I have been there. I have been there. I have been there. And what Spirit is saying is, we are extending compassion. We are giving you compassion. We are sending you signs, books, videos, numbers, people, epiphanies, dreams, visions, your answer. We're sending you all of this, but you're not paying attention. Why? Because your mind has been programmed to lack. Your beliefs are set on lack. And so when your mind is set on lack, you attract more lack. You attract more bad luck. You attract more unfortunate situations. It's a sad reality, but it's true. For example, have you ever seen an entrepreneur that they give a testimony and they say, oh, I sold 1,000 of this, or I sold 100 of that. But then have you ever heard someone's story and then go back to the very beginning and say, I never sold anything? I was, if it's a musician, for example, I was doing gigs and only 5 people were watching me, and then I got to a point in my career where I had 200,000 people watching me on live, or I was in an arena of 100,000 people. Like, have you ever heard things like that? People explaining how in the beginning they had only this amount of success and now they have this huge mass. That's because they've changed their mindset. I hope someone's getting this. It's because they've gone from a period of time to, yes, struggle, and yes, bad luck and hard times. But how do they make that leap? Think about it. How do they go from selling 10 CDs to selling over 1 million, making the billboards, making the awards? How do they do that? Well, they never gave up. They didn't see themselves as a victim. They worked for it. They manifested it. They believed in themselves. Number 2, you need to watch number 2, the amethyst pile. If you pick number 3, I would definitely say watch number 2, because number 2 also spoke about belief, the beliefs you have. And it also, number 2 also spoke to relationships. So please watch number 2 if you need to watch number 2. Okay? So maybe right now you are an entrepreneur. Maybe you are somebody who has their own business and you're not making any sales, or you're not in the relationship you want to be in. Maybe you're in a very low state. Maybe you're unhappy, right? But you do have a choice. Do not think that you have zero power, because if the second you think that you have no power, you've lost. The second you think that you have no way to get out of the hole you're in, you've lost. That's when you lose at life, is when you say, I don't have nothing to offer. I'm never going to get out of this. My life is a tragedy. When you are saying that, the universe is responding. Your ancestors are watching and they're saying, wow, this person really doesn't want abundance. Wow, this person really must not want true love. They're so negative. And maybe you're watching and you've had these moments where you're like living your life and you're like, you catch yourself saying so much negative junk. And then the very next moment you say, oh, why am I not a millionaire? Why am I not successful? Why am I not, it's crazy how our brains compute this. But I want you to get this. What you think is what you attract. So if you've been filling up your mind with junk, complete and utter junk, even if your parents have taught you that money is evil, this is evil, that is evil, and you know it's not, you need to break away from that, because you've been conditioned wrong. And it's not for me to tell you. It's not for your neighbor to tell you. It's for you to tell yourself this. It's for you to get in your own head that you've been told wrong. If someone told you that in your life, you have to struggle to be wealthy and well off, they've lied to you. Yes, they've lied to you. Little personal example. When I started this YouTube channel, okay, little personal take here, I never necessarily had to, how should I say this? I never questioned myself. I just did it. You see what I'm saying? I had confidence in my own ability. So whether you're a doctor or you're a teacher or you're unemployed or you're an entrepreneur or you're a mother or a father or somebody who is looking to find a lover, Spirit is saying in this reading number 3, clear quartz. Clear quartz is about clarity, right? Purification, insight. Spirit is saying number 3, what do you need to release? There is something that you need to release. And the story The struggle story that you've been telling yourself is what's in your way. And I can relate. I can definitely relate to this. So don't even think that you're the only one, okay? And I really feel like, in a way, pile number 3 has summed up pile number 1 and pile number 2. I really feel that. I really do. So Spirit is saying, we are going to extend compassion towards you, okay? If you have a disability, or, right now you're struggling, they're not trying to minimize that. I feel like Spirit is saying, we're not trying to minimize that. But what Spirit is saying is that you have way too much wisdom, you have way too much talent, you have way too much ability to be stuck in this story of, I can't do it, I'm not good enough. You are way, way too intelligent, way too amazing, way too powerful to be living the story of, I'm not good enough. You are good enough. And if you don't believe you're good enough, then who is? Who's going to believe you? Who's going to take you seriously? If you don't believe that you are good enough, who is going to make you believe that? Nobody. Nobody. So right now, if you feel alone, and you feel like you have no cheerleader, you feel like you have no support, I am your cheerleader. I am your support. I am telling you that you are more than enough, but you have to see that. You have to believe that. Your parents don't have to believe that. Your neighbors don't have to believe that. If you have children, your children don't have to even believe that. You have to believe that you're good enough. You have to believe that you have the ability to manifest your dreams. If you're a musician, you're an entrepreneur, you're self-employed, you're unemployed, no matter what your circumstance is, young, old, and indifferent. Do you believe in yourself? Let's start there. Do you believe in yourself? If your brain says automatically no, that's where you got to start. That's where you got to start. Wow, look at this. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. That message could not be any clearer. You have to have faith in your dreams. You have to believe in yourself. No one's going to do it for you. Do you think that someone came up next to me and said, Simone, you love astrology, you're an intuitive, naturally you have all these spiritual gifts? Do you think that someone came up to me and said to me, Simone, you need to do it, you need to upload this? No. No one came up next to me and said to me, oh, you need to go buy this deck, or you need to buy this computer, you need to. No. No one told me to do anything. I did it myself. So if you're waiting for someone to give you the magic key, you're sadly mistaken. The magic key is within yourself. You have the magic key. You can unlock your own potential. No one can unlock that potential for you. So no longer are you going to live, number 3, in a victim mentality. You're not a victim, and you're damn sure not a loser. You're not a loser. You're not a failure. Get all that out of your head. Okay, you're not a loser and you're not a failure. You are a champion. You are a winner. You are a success story. You are a multi-millionaire. Okay, if you want to be a millionaire, a billionaire, trillionaire, you are more than enough. People become millionaires every single day. People get their big break every single day. Number 2 was saying the same thing. People have children every day. People find their love of their life every day. Miracles happen every day. Miracles happen every day. So as I call it, get into that receiving mode, number 3. Get into the receiving mode. Do not carry around this badge of I am suffering anymore, because it's not a badge of honor. It never will be. It only makes people feel bad for you. And I've experienced this myself. So I'm telling you, it doesn't help or hurt. It doesn't help or hurt. It just signifies that you've been trying. But where's the results? Trying is one thing, but the results is another thing. So you know what? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You see that? Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So see, Spirit is saying we've seen the injustice. We've seen the pain. We've seen see, Spirit is confirming what I just said, which is we've seen what you've gone through, but we want you to rise to the occasion. We want you to be a champion now. We don't want you to be waving the white flag. We want you to be up and at it and ready to go. We want you to see yourself as a success and not as a failure. Okay. If you are not in the place in life that you thought you would be at, there is no timetable. There is no rule book. Okay. Like if people you feel ahead of you, or they have things that you want that you don't have yet, ignore that. That's so silly. Okay. Your life is your life to live. No one can tell you how to live your life. Okay. It is safe for you to love. So I see new love in your future. If you're looking for a partner, new love is coming to you as well. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You've been sleeping on your potential. Number 3, you have been sleeping on your potential and you know it. And Spirit is saying enough already. Okay. Stop sleeping on yourself. People in this crazy world can sleep on you all they want. They can ignore you all they want. They can talk down on you all they want, but don't do that to yourself. Do not talk down to yourself. God forbid. So if you've got nothing else from this reading, I want you to ingrain in your brain that you are a winner. You are here for a reason. You are a champion. You are worthy of all that you desire and seek in this world. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. We have card number 13, fire. The affirmation is, I invoke fire to light my way to a new golden age. Fire. Oh, I love this. Get ready for this. Fire transmutes the old and takes, oh, you hear that? Fire transmutes the old and takes the new to a higher frequency. So the higher frequency is wealth. The higher frequency is health. The higher frequency is attracting amazing people. That's the higher frequency this whole reading is talking about. The whole reading is talking about the same thing. See, look, Archangel Gabriel. See, in number 2, we had Archangel Michael. And I actually work with both these archangels, funny enough. So number 2 is Archangel Michael. And now we have Archangel, you can pronounce it Gabriel or Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel supervises Thor, the elemental master of fire, and his salamanders. Your guidance is to ask them to transform the energy of conflict, then spread peace, warmth, and nourishment to the people everywhere, including yourself. I would say nourishment to yourself. I would say to yourself. You can ask fire to help you eat the right food so you can have the perfect fuel for your ascension journey. It will also ignite your aura and keep your chakras fifth dimensional and glowing, so you can attract many others to you and lead with inspiration. So the affirmation number 13, 3 plus 1 is 4. Number 4 is about stability, the 4 elements, fire, earth, water, air. I invoke fire to light my way to a new golden age. And I also want to add a new golden path. Okay, this is a new way of living. This is a very, very tough message. I know this is tough, but this is what it's saying is you are about to embark on a new path that you've never embarked on before. This is exciting stuff. You're about to walk into a season of your life that you have never experienced before. Wealth your eyes have not even conceptualized you're going to have. Why? Because you're about to walk into a new season of your life of a high frequency, high vibration, health, wealth, happiness, joy. All that struggle, all that pain is over. The cosmic heart, number 9. The affirmation is, I am the cosmic heart. This card is inviting you, number 3, to open your heart fully and to tune into the love radiating from Venus, which is the heart center of the universe. Pure unconditional love is held within Venus at the ninth dimensional frequency. Once again, a high frequency. See? Thank you, Spirit. These two cards are saying the same thing over and over. High frequency. You see, in the past, you were low vibrational. Now you're going to be high vibrational, because when you think positive thoughts, you are naturally attuned to a higher frequency. Are you catching what I'm saying? So this is what it's saying. Pure unconditional love is held within Venus at the ninth dimensional frequency. They say 11 dimensions. I believe it's 13, but they say 11 dimensions, right? A high frequency that we can access currently and easily. The angels are suggesting you find time today to call on Mother Mary or any other thing you want to call on with their help. It says Mother Mary there too. With their help, you can step down this powerful but gentle love to a level you can handle and bring it into your heart center. Breathe in love from the cosmic heart and radiate it outwards to everyone today. The affirmation is, I am the cosmic hearts. That is some powerful shit. That is powerful. So it's saying you are going from low vibrational to high vibrational. And in order to go to high vibrational, your mindset has to change. This is why this reading is so difficult and complex, number 3, because you're literally shifting a paradigm. You're literally shifting how you think. Maybe you've never even heard this before. And I'm happy that you're hearing this now, okay? And we have Huna prayer number 8. So we had number 8, and now we have number 9, okay? The affirmation is, your affirmation is this prayer, okay? The high priest, seeing the word high, the high priest Hermes took his tribe from Atlantis to Hawaii, where he established the Huna tribe and taught the tribe the Huna prayers as follows. First, address your prayer to so this is about tapping in. See, listen to this. First, address your prayer to an angel or master of your choice. State your request 3 times in positive terms. Then sit with your palms up and say, may the rain of blessings fall. So may it be. May the rain of blessings fall. So may it be. May the rain of blessings fall. So may it be. Okay. Repeat this 30 days, then stop. Watch the signs of the universe and take action at any time if it feels right. Your guidance is to start a Huna prayer for some aspect of your life, or continue if you are already engaged or enlightened in one. The affirmation is to engage in the prayer. Your affirmation is the prayer. So this is speaking to this is a perfect summary of what I was speaking to, which is, you have to get rid of the story that you've told yourself all these years. Okay. You have to get rid of that old version of yourself. That may be very hard to hear, but you need to get rid of the old version of yourself. Why? Because that old version is low vibrational. It is not the version of tapping into higher wisdom, wealth, success. That old you, that old story that you tell yourself, that old way of living, is not going to be able to come along with you for this high vibrational, positive, fire, passionate, new beginning that the universe is literally gifting you with. Not everybody gets this, okay? Not everybody gets that clear path to walk into constant success, consistent wealth, love, abundance. Some people always will stay in that low vibration. So you have to understand that you are being gifted a clear pathway now to escape that, to change your story, to change your legacy, to change how you've been living your life. And no, it's not going to be easy, but you want to get in a vibration. You want to get into a vibration where you know that things can come to you easily and effortlessly. That's the whole point of my message to you, number 3, is you want to change your story. And the way you change your story is Releasing this idea of carrying around struggle and failure as a badge of honor when it is not a badge of honor. You know what a badge of honor is? A badge of honor is when you are making six figures, if not five or four, and you can pay all your bills and give to charity and have your own business and have your own house paid off. That is a badge of nobility. Not being in an energy of nothing ever good works out for me. That's not a good vibration to be in. So if anybody's taught you that, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Because for too long, you've been in the state. And what Spirit is saying to you, number 3, is that you are very special. We've given you spiritual gifts from when you were a little girl, a little boy. We've given you these spiritual gifts, but have you used any of them? If the answer is no, start today. Start today with trusting yourself again, loving yourself again. And this is a new path. This is a new day. Number 3, this is a new life. Number 3, this is a new life. You're about to have a new life you can't even comprehend. You're lucky. You're blessed. But you have to see that. You have to believe that you are lucky, that you are blessed, you are success. You have to believe that. You have to hold on to that. If you've been through dark times, like we all have, like I have, you have to believe that there is going to be a brighter day tomorrow. But that all your hard work, all your efforts are going to pay off. If you don't believe that, you've lost already. You have to believe that. Because the universe has no choice but to bend to your thoughts, to your mind. The universe will have no choice but to change your reality due to how you think. Got that? Okay. Thank you for watching. That is pile 1, 2, and 3. That was incredible. I'm really happy I was able to give these messages for all 3 piles. Woo, some messages were harder than others to give. I'll tell you that much. Some messages were really hard to give, but you know what? I'm really happy that Spirit was able to channel through me and help me give you guys, what you need. Okay, so there we have it. Number 1, 2, and 3. If you want to replay a certain deck for certain messages, feel free to. All right. Pyrite, amethyst, and clear quartz. I love you all so much. Have a good day. Bye.